Hi YouTube, Tim Uckert here. In this video, we are continuing with the Algebra 1 Fundamentals Finals Review. We are on problem 11, which reads, if the function f of x equals 6 plus x, what is the value of f of 36? All right, so to find f of 36, what we're going to do is we're going to put in, where x is here, we're going to put in 36, right? We just substitute in the value of x. All right, so f of 36 is going to be 6 plus 36. 6 plus 36 is 42. So that's all there is to it. That is f of 36. Okay, let's look at problem 12. If the equation y equals 3x plus 5 represents a line, what is the slope of the line? Well, this is in the form y equals mx plus b. And when it's in that form, b is your y-intercept. And m is your slope. So our slope is 3. So m, the slope, equals 3. All right? All right, let's keep going. Problem 9. How many yards are equivalent to 648 inches? Now, 1 yard equals 36 inches. So we're going to take 648, and that's inches, and then multiply by our conversion factor, which is 1 yard for every 36 inches. Well, what's going to happen here is the inches are going to cancel out. And so you're going to get 648 times 1. That's going to be just 648. So you have 648 divided by 36. And the unit is going to be yards. So let's figure that out in Desmos. All right, so we got 648, and we're going to divide by 36, and that's going to give us 18 yards. So our solution here is going to be 18 yards. All right, sweet. Okay, next one. What is the mean of the data set? 1, 5, 7, 7, and 9. Okay, so we're going to add up all these values and then divide by the number of values. There are 5 values in this data set. So let's add them up first. So we have 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9. And we're going to divide all of that by 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. And 20 plus 9 is going to be 29. So our mean is going to be 29 divided by 5. That's going to be 5 4/5, or 5.8. So that's going to be our mean. 5.8. All right, let's keep going. Problem 13. Solve the following system of equations using elimination. Okay, so notice here we have 5x plus 2y equals 10, and then we have x minus 2y equals 2. Now what happens if we add these two equations? The 2y plus the minus 2y is going to be 0, and these are going to cancel out. So 5x plus x, that's 6x. 2y plus a negative 2y, those are going to cancel out. So these are going to cancel out here. And then we have 10 plus 2, that's going to be 12. So we're going to get 6x equals 12. We'll divide by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. So we get x equals 12 divided by 6, which is 2. So the x value is 2. Now we got to solve for y. So we can say, let's plug into this bottom equation here. We can say 2 minus 2y equals 2. Okay, so let's subtract 2 from both sides. And I'm running out of room here, so let's make some room. And I just made a note over here that x equals 2, which we just figured out. So now 2 minus 2 is 0, so we have minus 2y equals 2 minus 2 over here, 0. If I divide both sides by negative 2, well, the negative 2's cancel here, and I get y equals 0 divided by negative 2, which is just 0. So my solution is 2, 0. All right, next one, solve the following system of equations using elimination again. Okay, this time it's not as easy. If I multiply the bottom equation by negative 1, though, and I add these up, the x's will cancel. So I could rewrite this as negative x minus y equals negative 4. That's essentially multiplying everything in this equation by negative 1. And if I add that to x minus 3y equals 12, I can eliminate my x's. Okay, so x minus x, well, that's going to be 0. So the x's, they cancel each other out. And then we have negative 3y minus another y, that's negative 4y. That's going to equal 12 minus 4, which is 8. To solve for y, we'll divide both sides by negative 4. The negative 4's will cancel here, and we'll get y equals negative 2. Okay, now we have this equation, x plus y equals 4. So let's substitute in y. So x plus negative 2 equals 4. So to get rid of the negative 2, we have to add 2 to both sides. Two minus 2 is 0. These cancel, and we get x equals 6. So our solution here is going to be 6, negative 2. 6, negative 2 is our solution. Let's go do a couple more problems, and then we'll stop there. So find the next term in the sequence. This is an arithmetic sequence. We have 2, then 5, then 8. The common difference here, d, that's going to be equal to 3. So if I take this last term here, 8, and I add 3, I'll get my next term, which is going to be 11. Okay. Next one, find the 100th term in the sequence. So we have to have the explicit definition here for this arithmetic sequence. The explicit definition, the general form, is a sub n, the nth term, equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the common difference d. Let me fix that parenthesis there. Okay, so the first term is going to be 2, so that's a sub 1. We want the 100th term. We don't know what that is, but we know that n, the number of terms, is going to be 100. And we know that when we go from term to term here, from 2 to 5 and then 5 to 8, our common difference d is going to be equal to 3. So we're going to say the 100th term, so a sub 100, equals our first term, 2, plus 100 minus 1. And the reason that works is, you don't add the common difference for the first term, but to get to the second term, you add it once. To get the third term from the first term, you add it twice. That's why we have the minus 1 there. And then we're going to multiply that by 3. Okay, so this is going to equal 2 plus 99, 100 minus 1, times 3. All right, so this is the 100th term. So a sub 100. And we're going to figure that out on Desmos. So we're going to do 2 plus 99 times 3, and we get 299. So the 100th term is equal to 299. All right, I think this is a good place to stop. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe.